and there's no love lost between.
No love lost, Will. What an atmosphere in this arena tonight with Barhill facing Drago as your main super bout.
Well, it's an absolutely electrifying atmosphere because we've got Stephen Jones in the final, and here in this super fight, the late replacement for Kevin Harper, Ric Barhill, who's mixing it up with, well, a world-renowned fighter and champion, Gago Drago. Drago, up to his old tricks. He really is a man that's as slippery as a bag of eels. But this is a great performance from Ric Barhill. He's full of confidence, unperturbed by anything that Drago's pulled out of the bag so far. Drago respectfully keeping range, keeping distance, because he's seen the English boys and they can bang. But I think that respect might diminish as we go on, and this is scheduled for 5 rounds. So there's a highway here that has to be hard-nosed, and that's a lot of ring time for Ric Barhill.
As we said before, Will, great to see the international competitors coming over to the UK and competing on English soil.
Round 2.
2 of a scheduled 5. Drago from the Netherlands takes a great left-right combination from Barhill from the UK. He needs to cover up Ric because Drago likes to bring it on, but they're having it, and Ric Barhill drops his hands, fires in the shots.
He's up for it tonight, Will, isn't he? He's coming here, he's the underdog, but he's taking it to Drago, and what a sight for sore eyes.
Well, this is the mother of all fights for this man. He stepped in as a last-minute replacement, and he's fighting one of the most dangerous men on canvas. And look at that! Drago tries the step double knee strike, and Barhill pushes him off. There's a slight cut on the nose of Barhill, but nothing to worry anyone about. And he's just looking so relaxed and confident here.
This is probably the fight of Ric's career right now, Will. It's time for him to shine, and he's doing so.
Drago, just rapacious, this man. He walks forward, but look at that. Barhill bangs away with the left and stops him from coming forward. And Drago doesn't fancy it, you know. He's having to think about it. And Barhill now starting to close him down and starting to move forward. Needs to have a care, he might get caught. The high kick goes up and he wears it. He's a bit shaky on his legs, Barhill, but he'll need to bang out a few more shots and maybe try and dissuade Drago from moving forward. But this man is a machine.
Definitely will keep walking forward all night long. Drago, as we can see, you know, nothing shaking him off. He's still coming forward.
It's such an exciting bout, this. You've got Ric Barhill, who's got everything to gain, nothing to lose, and you've got Drago, who really cannot afford to be beaten by this rank outsider in terms of its Showtime trophy terms. So what's going to happen? We've got under a minute left in the second round. Drago now dropping a gear, but then so has Ric Barhill, and he's matching him shot for shot.
Most definitely, Will. I mean, this is the true English spirit coming out here, isn't it, from Ric? You know, the underdog is in there and he's giving it his all, and he's wearing his heart on his sleeve.
Well, he needs to cover up because he's going to start taking some shots here, and Drago getting through with those big overhand shots. Half a minute left, and look at this. Barhill brings the knees up, and this is going to be a real war of attrition between these two fighters. And I've said this about Drago before, he's one of these fighters. Have you ever come across them, Joe? You hit them and they smile. And you know, you think to yourself, oh, I wish I wasn't here. And Drago's one of those guys. But look at Barhill. Barhill's one of those guys as well. And he's really digging in. Drago up the workload and a few shots after the bell there. But look at this performance from Ric Barhill.
Great performance from Ric here, Will. You know, hats off to him. He's coming in as the underdog and he's taking it to Drago. You know, he's not shying coming forward and he's mixing it with him.
Drago, incredible capability, this man, and look at how he covers up, comes in on the inside. And the thing about Drago is of modest stature. Drago stands in at 1.75 centimetres. 175 centimetres, 1.75 metres, and he's always going to fight a taller opponent, so he never changes his strategy. Bit like me.
Great atmosphere here, Will, as we can hear the crowd absolutely getting behind Ric.
Vinnie Shawman there in the corner waving to them, and yet this crowd here in Manchester making this evening an incredible event. Look at that for atmosphere. It's scheduled for 5. On paper, you wouldn't think it would have gone even this far.
There we see Master Sken sitting down ringside. And I'm sure he's gunning for Ric Barhill from England against the one and only Drago.
Well, Drago now starting to go to work. Oh, and it's a late response to that body shot. The kick, the teep goes through, and Ric Barhill takes a count. He's all right to continue. Ubida says fight on, and Barhill straight back in.
And that's early doors to go down, Will, in the 3rd round. I think Rick's took his own leg out there.
Yeah, it looks like a leg injury. Starts to work with the hands, gets the reverse spinning back kick, but where's it? Gago Drago senses he can finish this, but Ric Barhill of the UK powering his way forward through pain, and he's really taking the shots from Drago, and he's calling Drago on, and look at that, toe-to-toe, these two men slugging it out. This is full fat fight action from Manchester in the UK. Drago just cannot put this man away, and he's missed the opportunity, Joe. Oh no, the knee strike goes up, it's a knockdown. That was awesome, but Barhill straight up,
and it's all over, Will. Barhill's corner come in and say that's enough, no more for Ric Barhill, and Drago gracious in victory once again.
What an incredible end to a huge effort from the UK fighter.
Well, that was over ever so quickly, wasn't it, Will?
Well, in the 3rd round it was, but Ric had done a terrific job up until that point. But, you know, we have to say, I mean, we're slightly partisan here, but Drago is just a machine. And, you know, to come in late like that, Ric Barhill dropped his guard and said to a man like Gago Drago, come on, let's have it. And, you know, Drago has demolished incredible fighters. And, you know, if anything, I think the damage came when Ric Barhill put in a roundhouse kick and actually injured himself.
Yeah, most definitely. That didn't help matters, did it? And as we can see, the knee is what finished it. The left knee through the middle, hitting the temple and taking Barhill completely out of the game.
Well, when you're in Phil Barnhill's position, you can't lose, because against a fighter like Drago and stepping in like that, well, his prestige is going to be bolstered no end. But Drago takes it decisively. And what a great night for Ric Barhill. And we've got to be looking to see more from Ric in his career. And we big it up to that man from Knutsford in Cheshire.